Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a paper crane. So this is how you make a paper crane with a regular piece of A4. First you're going to want to do this little number 4 fold right here. I say that because it kind of looks like a number 4 if you can imagine the line going duh, duh, duh. Then after you've done that you're going to want to go ahead and do another opposite number 4 fold like so. And then we're going to go ahead and fold this little flap thing, which is an excess to the paper we actually need. And we're going to go fold this like this, and you're going to want to lick all along here. Like this. Then you're going to want to take 2 nails, and we're going to slide those nails along here to weaken the cellulose. And we're going to want to do this sort of all along there for about two strokes. Then we're going to grab either side of the paper and we're going to pull really hard. And that will cut a perfect straight line down the paper. Next we're going to go ahead and fold the paper acrossways like this. And we're going to do it both acrossways. And after you've done that, you're going to go ahead and turn the paper to be like a diamond shape, like this. And you're going to go ahead and grab, this is a little tricky fold, grab these 2 little folds here, and using the fold lines we've created, we're going to pull these 2 corners here down like this. And then it should all just fold into place like that. And we pull the top down. We may need to flatten this out a little bit. And we should get a little square that looks a little bit smaller than our original square. And next we're going to go ahead and we're going to want to fold all of these little flaps to the center. So it's going to look like this. You take these little folds, fold them to the center. We do it on one side. Then we turn it over. And we do it on the other side. And now we've got like a little kite shape. Now after we've done this, oh dear, that's a terrible fold. After we've done this, we're going to go ahead and unfold these 2 little folds here. And we're going to lift this little flap here. There's going to be one side's flappy. We're going to pull this up. And we're going to go ahead and take this and we're going to make a shape that looks like this. This is a little tricky to do, but you'll get the hang of it, no problem. Sometimes you need to fold both of them in the bottom end first in order to get them to go all the way up to the top. And we should eventually get a shape that looks like this. That's the hardest bit. And then we go ahead and do it on the other side. Same thing. You fold this out like that. And we go ahead and bring this little bit together. Takes a little bit of finesse, but it's not too bad. Go ahead and do that. And then we do it on the other side too, so it's nice and symmetrical. You don't want an asymmetrical looking swan, he'll look retarded. Here we go. And that is an okay term to use in the scenario of paper origami cranes. Now we should have a little kite like this, and we should be able to fold it like that. So we're going to go ahead and look for this little triangle bit here. And underneath there should be 2 little pincers like this. We're going to go ahead and do an inverted tail wing fold. Like this. We're just going to sort of bring this guy up like that. I'm going to bring him all the way up. And then, oh dear, what have I done here? I damaged it a tiny bit. Then we're going to do another reverse fold like that. And now we've got the basic shape, but he's got a bit of a weird looking tail. So we're going to go ahead and fold the tail, which is just going to be another inverted fold like this. And then that's pretty much it. After that, all we've got to do is the wing folds. We've got our basic paper crane here with little wings, but normally I would fold the wings so that they're up, and then we're going to want to go ahead and just fold them down to whatever angle you really want. Do like that, and then like that. And then I actually like to do a second fold, where we take the wing and we fold it down into a little triangle so we get 2 little peaks like that. And then I just copy to make it symmetrical by lining them up on the other side. Then we can go ahead and take this and we can pull these little wings apart. And I like to pinch it underneath the wing and then just flip it up a little. And you can actually do a little nick fold on the top here on both sides. So it's got these little caps, and then that allows you to sort of fold it out in a different way. And then you get the nice little shoulders come in when you do that. And then we've got our little paper crane with nice little shoulders made out of an A4 piece of paper. What we often do also is we have this piece of paper left over after we've folded the paper crane, and you can always adjust the angle of the nose. If you want like a smaller little head or a bigger little head, you can change the size like that. Or you can add an extra inverted tail fold to the tail so that the tail is pointing down if you want the tail to be pointed down, but I normally have the tail pointed up. And with this little bit of leftover paper, I like to make a little stand that the paper crane can sit on. So I go ahead and I do a fold like this, and I pinch these little corners in, and that makes the dog fighter plain base. And then I do the same thing to the other end, because it's a little bit of a different shape of paper. Go ahead and fold that like that, and then I put it in. And I like to bring the two inside bits together. I fold them like that. I fold them along the top, and then I do a little inverted tail fold on each end of these bits here. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can be perfect if you want to, but it's really not necessary. And there, oh dear, that's a terrible job I've done there. 1 second, let me try again. Got the nice little triangle, and then I take this and I fold it up. And I take this and I fold it up. And we've got a sort of a little square over here. And then I fold these down into a triangle, like so. And we've got a little base platform. It looks something like this. And then your little swan has got a nice little rock to lean on. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit terrible, but it's alright. Now we've got a little swan, and he's sitting on his little rock. He's very happy, and we haven't wasted any of the A4 paper. It's all been used. Anyway, that's my little silly tutorial. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.